Hello there, everybody. It's me again, and today we are looking at a two-mover puzzle. White's turn here and win this in two moves. All the black pawns are going the same direction, which is down, and it's nothing confusing there, I hope. So, well, you know what to do. Pause the video, see if you can find the way White wins this in two moves on your own. Go ahead. And welcome back. Okay, it's pretty many things to look at here. What are we really looking for? Well, our rook is threatened. All the pawns can move, giving black some extra space for his king. The king can go to e6. We need to look at that. If he moves this pawn, we might have something with the discovered check. Well, anyway, okay, if we start by looking at the king move, just protecting our rook here and see what happens. Well, there will be checkmate if he does something like this. Then we can actually take here with the rook, which is checkmate. If this goes up here, then we have a checkmate with taking this with the rook or the queen. And if we move this pawn, well, then we have a checkmate up here. So everything looks good so far, but of course, I'm not going to show you the correct move right away. The king will just escape to e6, and there is no checkmate in the next move. It will be in perhaps two moves, like this, or like this. And when I say two moves, I mean three moves in total. So good, but not good enough. We have to find something else and really protect what happens if the king comes to e6. If we start with a check here, well, the king comes to e6. It doesn't give us anything because it can still come to e7 also. Can we move the rook and protect with the e7? No, really not. We can do something like this and we are really lost. So, okay, we can look at so many different moves and so many different answers. So I don't want to make this like a 15 minutes video. So I'm just going to give you the correct answer now. And that is queen to h3. It doesn't look like much, but this actually puts black in a fantastic Zugzwang. He has one move, two moves with the king, actually three moves with the king. He can also move all three pawns, so there are six different moves, and for that we have six different responses. Let's start with looking at the king move. Okay, if he takes here, well, queen takes on c3, and that's a checkmate. If the king comes to e6, well, then we put up this beautiful pin on this pawn in the diagonal, which means we can take here with the rook, and this is a checkmate. And if the king comes to f4, well, then we can take this pawn with our rook, and this is a checkmate. Now let's look for the pawn moves like this. Well, again, this diagonal is very good, so it helps us checkmating with the rook here on d5. If the e3 pawn moves, well, we simply take it with our queen, and this is a checkmate. And at last but not least, the pawn pushes to c2. Then we can take this pawn with our queen instead, because now our rook is protected like this. So that's a checkmate. And as I said, there's so many millions other moves, and I'm not going to look at all of them. Something like this might look good, but f4 will be played, and we don't have the checkmate here. And there are so many other different moves. I promise you, this is the only one winning in two moves, and it's a very, very subtle, nice little move that I hope you all found. Thank you for watching this. Have a great day. Bye bye.